At 15, he crossed oceans. At 50, he came back from the dead. Asifur Chowdhury built ships, fed strangers, and found purpose in giving back. Because success means little if it's not shared. I'm Chris Choo, and this is HOTPLATE SG60. Asifur,
Yes.
welcome to HOTPLATE SG60.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed and honored to have the owner of a shipping line in my presence. When I think owner of a shipping line, I think Aristotle and his Onassis crush. What's your passion with ships, and how did you build a fleet of ships?
Well, it's all started with my father. I remember I was very young, 4 or 5 years old, and my father is the first ship owner in Bangladesh. But before that, he was an agent for a German company called Hudson Line. And those ships, German ship, used to come to Chittagong. It's a city port of Bangladesh. Then he would take me to the ship. I would climb up and in a master's cabin every time I went, and he will give me chocolate or some kind of toys. So I started collecting toys and chocolates. I was thinking to myself, and this tall guy, German guy, one day I want to be like him. I want to be on the ship, be a captain. And when I was finishing high school, so my father said, if you want to learn about shipping, take a trip on a ship from Chittagong to Singapore. That was 1980. That was the first time I came to Singapore.
Okay, so this was a passenger ship, or was this a
Cargo ship.
Oh, okay.
So it was
That's
only-
different, right?
Yeah. It was, I think, 9,000-ton cargo ship.
Okay.
It's a multi-purpose twin-decker general cargo.
Okay.
So we would bring the vessel here and load palm oil, spices,
Okay.
And I was with my brother. I was a literally thunderstorm, and the water was going into the room. The door snapped open, and my brother was sleeping on the floor. I was on the bed, and we see water all over.
Wow.
So woke up, and the ship was, rolling and pitching, and I did not like that.
So
I was
have
sick.
your sea legs now? Are you okay with ships now?
I'm okay now. Yeah. But that time I was 15 years old or something. And I was thinking, no, I can't be captain on a ship.
Okay.
But so I gave up that idea.
Okay.
And on the way back, while crossing Andaman Sea,
Yes.
and that's where we sighted the UFO.
Wow.
And
Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's segue into UFOs.
Okay.
Right?
The master called us and said, okay, everybody up on the bridge. So we went up on the bridge, and we saw a bright light. Far away, it looked like a Saturn, So you see a reflection
Yes.
on the water.
Yes.
And some of us got scared. I mean, we didn't know what to do because it's middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So it was about 10, 11 o'clock at night. And some idiot tried to take a picture. So the flash went off and suddenly it was gone.
How far was it? Like a kilometer away?
It's difficult to say. It could be, but it was big.
How big was it? In like this?
Oh, it's entire room. Entire room. Very big.
Wow.
And so captain panicked as well.
Yeah.
He thought maybe we would be struck because somebody took a snap and the flash went off.
Yeah.
But nothing happened. So we...
so what was his flight pattern like? It's like zigzagging?
No, it's gone in seconds.
It's just
disappeared. It was...
So it was stationary in the air?
It was stationary. It was not moving.
Right in front of you, it's like this huge
Andaman Sea.
Saturn kind of...
Yes, huge. Maybe a 1-2 nautical mile. No more than that. That's how I can see. It's you can see sharp, it's not blur. And it just disappeared in seconds.
UFOs, it must have impacted you quite a bit. Why do you think they are here? They haven't made contact with us and said, you guys are destroying the earth. They're there. I believe in UFOs, I don't think I've seen an authentic one, although I keep telling my wife, I point to things in the sky and she says, no, Chris, that's not a UFO. Right? Yeah.
And you know how big is universe, right? So
Yeah.
we don't know
Yeah.
whether we are the smartest people in the universe. We don't know.
What do you think they're here for?
Maybe they're lost. I don't know. I don't think they are here to investigate anything. Or if they did, something would have happened to the Earth.
Yeah.
You know, I wish they investigated and they could have come, okay, stop all these wars, chaos, unjust wars. I wish.
So coming back to your shipping line, I noticed that you have already transitioned or transitioning to eco-friendly ships.
That's
correct?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really a great thing.
I built new ships in China. They are about 63,000 tonner. So I had a choice, you know, so I could have compromised, saved money, and decided on the older engine. It was not eco-friendly. So, yeah. And of course, you get incentives as well from the Singapore government, MPA. That's one of the reasons we got this 10 years free tax, what we call AIS, Approved International Enterprise.
Okay.
So we were awarded by Ministry of Transport
in
2014. And they gave, for 10 years, we didn't pay corporate tax.
I'm curious and conflicted at times. ESG investing, which is environment, social, and governance, right, is now the buzzword. Maybe 15, 20 years ago, everybody said, if you don't show profits, you don't show me double-digit returns, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Then maybe about 12 years ago, suddenly overnight, everyone said, no, I'm ESG now. I'm a responsible investor. And I'm not going to invest in things that will not ESG compliant. Do you think that in this world now, this is true? We are steering towards responsible investing, or is just a facade? What do you think?
I would say it's more of a facade than anything else. Because if you look at the total investment as a whole, insignificant amount is going towards that. It's a fashion statement, basically. So, for example, 15, 20 years ago, Europe started with carbon credit. So if you bring in palm kernel shell as a solid fuel as against coal, you get 60, 70 euro per ton as credit.
Yeah.
And that is a physical credit. You get excited about this because you can make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not too many countries are doing that. But if I look at China, where I've been traveling a lot in business, I think they are doing much better than anybody else. Electric car.
That's incredible, right?
Yes.
I mean, it was not too long ago, you know, China was seen as the greatest polluter, right?
Yes, exactly.
So where do you think Singapore stands on ESG? Is it a front runner? Is it no?
Sorry to say no.
No?
You can see by looking at allowing people to use plastic after plastic.
How do you turn a profit versus something quite airy-fairy? You know, things like injecting morals into investment. Traditionally, profitability is profitability, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure now everybody is investing in defense stocks, right? Because it's so profitable, right?
Yeah.
And where does responsibility come into that? Right?
Actually, Singapore can because their account surplus. They can give subsidies.
Yes.
Like China is doing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Why do you think China is doing that? I remember going to Beijing 12 years ago and I couldn't breathe.
They took those criticism very seriously. If you look at China after Olympic, the change is drastic in all respects. Today, you go to China.
What about India? Is it also taking steps to clean up the environment?
No, it's money oriented. So growth of India despite the government, growth of China because of the government. That's how I see it.
Correct. So you've been in Singapore 30 years now as a very successful entrepreneur.
32 years now.
32 years, right? So what makes Singapore so enticing for you? Or is it by chance that you were in Singapore and you opened this business? Or you could have been in any other country and you have done the same. Anything special about Singapore?
No, I remember coming here 1980. Then I
Yeah.
came again 1981, also by ship.
Yep.
And I remember seeing the productivity operation, and it was a Tanjung Pagar terminal. And then I was in Keppel shipyard.
Yeah.
One of our ship was dry docked during that
Yeah.
period. And I could see the difference between the labor and the management efficiency between Bangladesh and Singapore. So when I came back in 87, joined my father. After 2 years, I decided to do masters in UK. I told my father that I will not come back to Bangladesh. I will take over his office in Singapore.
Okay.
So I started with his company. I managed his company from 92 to 99.
Okay.
99, I decided to set up on mine. It's because of my father's business I moved here.
Okay.
And I thought, this is a place I think I can learn more, and whatever I studied, probably I can use my knowledge here.
What is it about Singapore that it's unique? I mean, is it a special place? Did it give you more opportunities?
No, I think it's efficiency. Everything worked.
It's very pro the entrepreneur, isn't it?
Yes,
it's very pro the entrepreneur.
But I also like that to raise kids, one of the best places on earth.
Yeah.
My kids were born in UK, but they were raised here. And of course, the culture, 3 different culture mix. And all
so life here has been good for you in Singapore.
I would say yes.
The multiculturalism.
Yes.
You had an event during COVID, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What happened?
One of the vaccine that I took adversely affected me. The fact that I had a stent, I should not have taken the vaccine. So my protein spike went crazy. I fainted a few times, but even doctors couldn't figure out why.
Yeah.
The third time I fainted, I was clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Oh, goodness.
I got up and I fainted again. The cardiologist came and they said, "We are very surprised that you're still alive." Then I started to reflect. What if I didn't come back?
Yeah.
Did
this event prompt you in any way to start your philanthropy?
Correct. Yeah. So 2 things I've done. I thought I cut down my business.
Yeah.
Almost 70%. I shut down that particular month. And then I set up a family charity foundation.
Okay.
What to do first? I started with the migrant workers.
Is that SAS?
SAS. Yeah. So it's actually my wife's name, Shamim, or Shami. A is Asifur, Zara Zain.
Your family?
Family, yeah. First name of everyone.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. SAS, yeah?
SAS. Yeah. And started with the migrant workers, giving them food, fans, rice cooker.
Yeah.
Then I started bus service for them every Sunday, 4 different locations with the seat belts. And I went to one of the HDB rental property. That really hit me. I was talking to one lady and she said he has a son, but he only visits her twice a year during Hari Raya. He lives here. Started with cooked food every Saturday. Beginning of this year, I changed it to groceries every Sunday, every first Sunday.
So how are you doing this? You set up an organization, you employ some people to cook, you employ people to get groceries, or what is it exactly?
What I did with cooking, with the Tanjung Pagar food court.
Okay.
So I would order with the food court, like Malay food, Indian food, and Chinese food, and they will pack. So we will go collect. We will have volunteers to collect and go to individual unit to distribute.
Oh. And now you're doing something about gardens on rooftops or growing vegetables on rooftops?
Yes. So we engage one company who does farming, commercial farming. We hired them, we designed, we got HDB approval, town council approval. So we started actually the engineering part. So the rooftop is about 5,500 square feet. So our target is to finish this by end of the year. That means we will hand over to town council and they will select the family, underprivileged family, and every year they will change.
Okay.
So idea is to grow at least 6 different essential vegetable for themselves.
Okay.
So they can save at least $50, $60 per month.
Okay.
It'd be very green. It would look like a park. So it's not only growing vegetable. everybody will give a big pot in which you
Okay.
can move,
Understood.
and they will grow there, different vegetable.
Okay.
And we use the food court spoil,
Yeah.
and that would be fertilized, compost and fertilized. So
Okay.
we will use that as a fertilizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The leftovers from the food. That's brilliant.
Exactly. I never thought of this charity foundation because when you're too busy, of course, I did back home in
Yeah.
Bangladesh, where I was born and brought up. While I started in Singapore, I also started at the same time in Bangladesh. Two things I have done in Bangladesh. I visited one autistic vocational training center. And I saw kids from 5 years to 22 years old. That made me really cry. I was thinking to myself, my kids could have been like this, right? You know, even some families, then I found out one of my friend's daughter was autistic. We never seen her. We never knew she existed. You know, those days they don't want to.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, so this lady who set up
Yeah.
her own son,
Yeah.
autistic, and her husband left her. He didn't want to put up with this. So I started helping her. What I did actually invested in a software.
Yes.
They use the software to detect the level of autism.
Autism. Yes.
Okay? Because it takes long time to assess.
Yes.
Where do you put them? You know, because
Yeah.
autistic kids are good at one thing.
Yes.
You know, I did that, and then I took my wife and my kids.
Yes.
You know, how we should appreciate ourselves. You know,
Yeah.
we complain for little things.
Yeah.
You know?
Be grateful, right?
Be grateful.
Yeah.
Another thing I've done in Bangladesh is a lot of young girls without parents, you know, 16 to 18 years old, they can go either way,
Yeah.
right? No guidance.
Yes.
Poor.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I put them in a training center to learn how to stitch garments. After 6 months, they immediately find jobs in garments industry. And garments is number 2 in the world in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So
You have brought some objects. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see these are crystals, right? What's so special about
this one, you know, the London to Singapore charity expedition where we raise 200,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So this is from Kyrgyzstan. And I love that country. It's full of nomads, right? 70% of people.
Yeah.
And just collected this. And this is very special.
Yeah.
This, we went to a nomad family, middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And she just took it from their camel. And I love the lifestyle. You know, they don't make money out of animals because they believe animals look after them. They must look after animals. Land look after them. They must look after land.
That's a nice. Yeah.
So they move every year, literally, with their tent because their cattle, whether it's a camel or lamb, sheep, when they run out of grass, they would die. But they must move somewhere else where they have grass.
Wow.
They move for the animals, not for them. But of course, they will enjoy the milk, whatever.
Yes.
So she just took some far from a lamb.
Yeah.
And just took it out, made this one for me. Because she saw me, I love wearing
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And she just made it up.
That's amazing. Wow. That's really unique. Yeah. And what is this?
Oh, this is also from Kyrgyzstan. So this is quite interesting. It actually, all over Kyrgyzstan, anywhere you go, they wear this. But it also signifies what level of family you're from.
Okay.
This is just a hat like this.
You look good in it. You look really good in it. Okay, so let me go through some of the photos.
Oh, this is in Darjeeling.
You look like Amitabh Bachchan. Definitely. You were talking to kids, school kids, or?
Yeah. They all mostly come from the underprivileged family far away. So they have accommodation there.
Okay.
And this was founded by one of the monks. And he was also underprivileged many years back. And that was his land. So he built school there.
Wow.
So this was one of the charity we have done for London to Singapore charity expedition.
Okay, you started in London, right?
Yeah,
Then how many countries did you cover?
about 20, 21 countries.
Did it take you a lot of thinking to come to the decision to actually go on this trip, or was it like, yeah, sure, let's go?
Exactly.
Okay.
My wife was not very pleased. And this is in Tanjung Pagar Community Center. So we cooked a paella for everybody.
Okay.
These are the people from community center. Oh gosh.
And this is you looking very, very cool, all ready for Bollywood.
This is the time when I went to Singapore, after I came back from Singapore.
Does Bangladesh have a version of Bollywood? Does it have a movie industry?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah?
They do, yeah.
That's really cool. All right, so we are going to go into the kitchen.
Okay.
And I'm going to cook something for you. And then
nice.
we'll come back out and we'll eat and just chat some more.
Sounds good.
I'm going to be making a traditional Valencian chicken paella.
Paella started in Valencia. Farmers cooking rice, chicken and vegetable over open fire. It grew into a symbol of sharing and celebration. I'm keeping it true. Authentic recipe, real technique, no shortcuts.
Now, I'm a bit nervous because you are owner of a Michelin-starred Spanish restaurant. Please lie. I know you're straightforward. Here we go. Some olive oil.
Hopefully there's a Spanish olive oil.
Ah, there you go. You got me there. Traditional paellas, the rice is to the forefront. This one is a traditional chicken paella. It's only got chicken. It's got all its various condiments. This is some passata. This is paprika. This is black pepper. This is some tomato paste. And very important, saffron and garlic and thyme. That's it. And that's artichoke hearts.
We call it pimentos.
Pimento. I'm just cooking the chicken parts. I'm actually taking the time to sear them and cook them down first so that the juices will then enhance the flavor of the rice. Okay, now I'm going to add in quite a bit of garlic. The trick here is to get the garlic just right. It needs to be brown sufficiently. That's the difficult bit. So the bomba rice goes in. It's a special rice. A lot of people say, hey, Chris, my paella didn't turn out right. I said, what rice did you use? Jasmine rice. No way. All right. Now for broth and the white wine.
Spanish wine, I hope.
No. No.
Chile, good enough. Close enough.
Here we go. So you can't stir your paella while it's cooking. So you've got to get your seasoning right from the start. That's why I'm tasting the broth. Yeah, all right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just transferring it there. I need to bring it to a boil. While we're waiting for this to cook, I'm going to cook something else for you. It's Singaporean cereal prawn. First things first, let's get the prawn cooked. All right.
I'm making cereal prawns to go with my paella. Born in Singapore's Cha kitchens, where curry leaves, instant cereal, and wok hei collide. A bold, crunchy icon of fusion, fire, and festive tables.
Okay, now we're going to cook the sauce now. Here's our leaf. Now salt it, sugar. Now the cereal.
I never seen anybody cook cereal.
Cereal prawn, right?
Yes, I tried. I love it, but never ever seen anybody cooking it.
There you go. That's your cereal prawn. Okay, paella cereal prawns. Let's go for it.
Ready, sir? Thank you.
Yep.
Muy bueno.
Paellas. Good. I'm happy.
Delicious. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
We might have an opening for new chef.
Sir, with all your wisdom, your experiences, what's one lesson you would like to share with our viewers?
I think how people can live with minimum needs. Whatever we do is always a money sense, business sense.
Yes.
Right? And if you want something high quality, we think about how much money we need to spend.
You equate more money with better quality, right?
And also how you want to impress people, your friends, you buy the most expensive wine. But that culture I notice in both Kyrgyzstan, Tibet, I'm not talking about the city of Tibet.
Sure.
People who live in the Gur. Their life is very simple. They just believe in having a land and animals.
Yeah.
They look after us, we look after them. And that's as simple as that.
Spanish paella, Singapore cereal prawns, crunch meets comfort. East and West on one plate with stories to match. Asifur gave us heart. I gave my walk. I'm Chris Choo. This is HOTPLATE SG60.